Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They go play action with Richardson. And his first pass is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Throwing on 1st down. Poe. Jones has it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Julio Jones. 29 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first here in Vegas. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Richardson. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Richardson to throw off play action. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Off play action, Richardson. He's going to take another shot here. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Richardson off the play fake. He'll let this go deep for Collins. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Poe out route. He finds his man. It's Jones. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And all the way in from Miami.